All right, guys. So again, we're going to be going over the sales script, the whole entire role play, and I'm going to role play it for you guys. So who wants to be the guinea pig and participate with me?
You can do it.
Cool. All right. So I'm going to share screens,
Sure.
and the sales script is if you go in the PT Legend Mastermind files, and then you obviously click on sales. If I could find it, I cannot find it.
Do I do that too?
Yeah, just to follow along if you want.
I'm just gonna see it through your screen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna role play it so you guys can kind of see how it works and the way I would do it. So if you guys want to just listen and follow along. But no questions before I get started. No? All right. So you can just role play this like it's real life, bro. You can give me objections, you can make it challenging, whatever you want. I don't really care.
Okay.
Just make it realistic.
Okay.
Okay. So ring, 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 ring.
Hello.
Hey Ramon, how's it going, brother? This is Erik.
Hello. We're doing really good right here. How about you?
Doing very well, man. Doing very well. How's your day? Or how was your weekend? Did you do anything special?
Just working. Been working the whole day.
All right, got you.
Worked out today. Yeah.
Cool, man. Awesome. Well, I'm just gonna dive into things if that's cool with you.
That's cool.
Awesome, brother. Yeah, so what we're gonna do, man, it's pretty basic. I'm just gonna be asking some questions. Kind of get an idea about where you're at compared to where you'd like to be, just to see what that gap looks like, to see where I could come in and help out. And then towards the end of the call, walk you through exactly what it is that I do, how I can help out. And, you know, if it sounds like exactly what you're looking for and you're really confident in working, then we could talk about next steps. Is that cool?
That's cool.
Awesome, man. So I'm going to pause. So guys, most of the call we're going to do is just asking questions. Most of the call, you're just asking questions and listening. All right. So, and this is what you call the discovery phase. So what I just did right there was called a pre-frame. So we're just setting up the call, setting up the expectations. Now we're in discovery phase right here. This is when we're going to ask questions and basically be a doctor so we can properly diagnose this handsome guy right here. Okay. So, all right, Ramon. So talk to me, man. What's your ultimate goal? Where would you like to be?
Right now, just trying to gain some muscle. Just burn a little bit of like body fat right now. That's my goal right now.
And I'm sorry, did you say gain muscle and lose body fat?
And lose body fat, yeah.
Okay. Would you mind breaking that down to me a little bit? Like, what's the overall look that you're shooting for, man?
Say again, Erik.
Yeah, would you mind breaking that down to me a little bit? Like, what's the overall look that you're shooting for?
Just trying to get like visible muscles, lose some like around 4% of body fat.
Okay.
Just trying to be lean right now. That's what I'm trying to do right now.
Okay, so you want to be lean.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome, awesome. So what do you think is the biggest challenge for you? Like, what do you think you need the most help with?
I would say that maybe be better at, my nutrition. Maybe, put more like focus on that. Maybe we can get to that goal.
Think it's mainly the nutrition?
Yeah, we'll say it.
Got it. What about the nutrition? Are you eating too much? Are you eating too little? Do you know what to eat? What do you think it is?
I feel that I'm not eating enough, like, say, protein that I should eat in the day.
Okay.
So I would like to, I think that's my biggest like struggle right now.
Okay, you're just not really sure what how much protein to eat is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll touch back into that a little bit. We'll dive a little bit deeper into that. So just walk me through like what you're currently doing to work towards those goals of getting lean. Like what's a day in a life look like for you?
Working out 5 days per week, around 45 minutes every workout.
Okay.
Just taking taking creatine right now. Trying to eat more than 2,000 calories. Just lifting heavy right now. That's what I've been doing so far.
Okay, sounds pretty solid. How long have you been exercising and consistently doing that for?
I've been doing it for like, say, 6 months.
Have you seen some results or none at all or?
Yeah, I started like, my weight was like 210 pounds. I'm at 195 pounds right now. Feel stronger. Feel that I'm going,
Yeah.
I see changes in me.
Awesome. So what brings you on the call? Why are you on the call with me?
Just to see like, just to see like what you wanted to offer me. Just, saw like couple, a lot of people was reaching out to me on Instagram. So I say, why not to you, just to see how it is,
Okay. Well, what specifically are you looking for some help with?
Like say to you, lose body fat and gain some muscle right now. I would like to, maybe have more information about it.
Okay. Why is that important to you? Like why do you really want to get lean?
It's a challenge right now in my life and I want to like, achieve. I want to achieve that goal this year. I never been lean in my life. So that's just what I'm looking for right now.
Why though? I mean, we all have a reason why is it confidence? Do you want to get a girlfriend? What is it for you?
Just look good. I just want to look great, I just want to be in the best shape of my life right now.
Okay.
It's just for me. Yeah.
And how long have you kind of been struggling with getting in the best shape of your life?
Feel that I never been consistent. Like, I always like work out. Like, this is the most like, this is farther that I'm been working out 6 months. I always like work out for 3 months and then I stop and then I work out again. So I'm pretty focused right now. So that's why I'm like looking for more information.
Why do you think you're always like being inconsistent, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth?
Always say work. Work too many hours right now. So yeah, we say that it's because of that.
Gotcha. Yeah, that can definitely make it super challenging working a lot of hours. The good news is you can definitely work a lot of hours and still get super fit. I work like over 16 hours per day and I just work out like, my workouts are usually 30 minutes, about 4 or 5 times per week. Does that sound like something that you could commit to?
Yeah, I can do it.
Sweet. So what I want you to do, man, is a big part of getting lean. If you really want to get like super lean, do you want like abs or?
Yeah, I want to like get to the point that my body fat is at 10%, around 8 to 10%.
Okay.
I never been at that number, so just would like to know.
Okay, so you're trying to get really shredded. I mean, 10% is pretty low.
Yeah.
So 80% of those results are going to be dictated in what you eat. So maybe more like 90. It's actually more important than the workout. So walk me through a typical day of eating for you. What's breakfast look like? What's lunch look like? Just walk me through a typical day.
I would say that right now, just my dailies is like breakfast, 2 eggs. Let's say 2 eggs right now.
Hmm.
Um, 2 protein waffles. Um, yeah, two. I would say 2 pieces of like ground turkey as well. My coffee, then lunch. I would say I eat like some steak, a little bit of fries, some vegetables. I would say that I eat like some protein bars during like for snacks, during the day.
Hmm.
For dinner, and for dinner I just eat like some leftovers at my house or some granola with yogurt. Yep.
Okay. Are you usually cooking all that food yourself? Or are you eating out? Are you eating out a lot or no?
No, I cook it myself.
How often do you eat out on a weekly basis?
I would say once a week. I don't eat out that much. Just once a week.
Okay. What do you normally get?
Just I would go to like get some like Colombian food with my friends.
Uh-huh. Bandeja
Uh,
paisa?
so it's a lot of like sauce, I love like
Some,
cheese. Yeah,
yeah. Some
it's
bandeja
pretty good.
paisa. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, okay. What do you drink at all or smoke cigarettes or
Um, no, I do not smoke. I drink sometimes.
how often you drink?
Um, I would say twice a month.
Mm.
When I go out with my friends, I drink around like 4 high noons.
Where are you guys usually going?
We say like
Bars.
my friends. Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. Not too bad. Um, okay, well, let me ask you a question, man. How do you kind of
And
feel?
I wanna like ask you like I just wanna know like how much is gonna be like to have a personal trainer. Like if I would like you know, to have like the service or something. If I would like you need your help.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna get into that, but I'd love to just really understand where you're at first. That way there I can properly know exactly what you need. A personal trainer, you're probably gonna pay like 2, 3 G's. And I don't think you need a personal trainer. I think you more so need help with nutrition. Would you agree?
Um yeah, I mean I would like to know about workouts too and stuff.
Sure. Yeah, for sure.
So
Well, I can help you out with all that stuff, so don't you worry, man. We'll get to that in a little bit.
okay,
Is it okay if I get to know you more so I can make sure this is a permanent solution?
sure.
Or do you want to keep going through are you okay with going through the yo-yo of being inconsistent?
No, I would like to know more, have more
Cool.
information.
So how does that make you feel, by the way, that you've been inconsistent, you're going through the yo-yo, you're losing weight, you're gaining weight, you're losing weight? How does that make you feel?
Um I don't never get the results I want, you know. So
How does that make you feel?
I would say I don't know, it makes me feel like I'm not like focused on my life. I always like, get to the point that I'm super focused and then I'm not. So it's like that's how I feel.
Is that how you are with everything you do, or just your fitness?
I would say my fitness. It's my fitness goals.
Are you pretty on point at your job? Do you show up consistently and stuff like that? By the way, what do you do for work?
Um right now I work let's say I work selling cars.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's in a dealership right now. That's why I work like ton of time,
Mm,
Um
yeah. Yeah. There's actually studies proving that people want to buy from people who look good, especially a car.
yeah,
So maybe we can boost up your sales as well, huh?
okay,
Anyhow, how does that
sure.
kind of make you feel, you know, that you've been going through this yo-yo cycle? You're not, tell me, man. Do you want to feel more confident? Do you want to go to the pool with your shirt off? What's kind of like really,
Yeah, I just want to be more focused. I just want to like, achieve this goal I've been like trying to get it my entire life. Um, yeah.
do you feel like it does
Wanna,
affect your job at all?
uh, not much. I would say no.
Okay, fair enough. What about relationships or social events, anything like that?
Um, some social events, I would like to, have my seats back.
Mm.
You know, take off my shirt sometimes. Like, yeah.
Tell me more about that.
Just, just want to feel more confidence for myself when I'm like around people. Just want to like, I said to you, be at the point that I can take off my shirt with no problem, feel good.
Yeah.
Yeah, just that.
Okay. Well, how does it make you feel when you take off your shirt now?
I feel good, but I feel that I can feel better if like, so, so I can achieve this goal that I'm looking for.
Gotcha. All right, man. Well, let's say in 12 weeks from now, we had you ripped with a six pack, 10% body fat. You've been consistent. You're crushing it. You're super confident. Um, Even your job is affected in a positive way. Can you just imagine yourself for a second having that ripped six pack that you've always wanted? How do you think life would be different? How do you think you would feel then?
I feel good.
Just
Feel more
good.
confidence. I would feel like, working with myself a lot, like I'm more focused in my life. Yeah, we feel great.
Okay, that's what I like to hear, man. I want to help you feel great. So why do you think that you haven't been able to accomplish these goals on your own?
I say to you, I lack on my nutrition a lot. Um, I never been the consistent on that. I always like, I said to you too, like work a lot of like hours during the day. So I'm always like back and forth with my workouts.
Hmm. Would
So
you would you be okay if another 5 years from now you were the same and you're still going through that vicious yo-yo cycle of on and off, starting over and starting again? Would you be okay with that?
mm, no, no, I was still like facing the same problem that I'm doing right now.
Hmm.
I'm feeling that confident. I feel not focused my
Yeah.
day. So yeah.
Okay. So it sounds like this is pretty important to you. It sounds like mainly the nutrition part is what we're struggling with. Number one. Number two, it kind of sounds like inconsistency has been a real struggle for you as well. And consistency is going to be the most important thing here. We can't just get started and stop, get started and stop, so on and so forth. And you need some guidance in the gym just to maybe speed you up a little bit more. Does that sound like what we're missing out on here?
Mm, yeah, maybe nutrition part, the workout part too. I would like to, maybe like follow like something more like professional
Yeah,
because I always do the same workouts, so
right.
maybe it's that.
So if I can give you a professional workout, if I can give you the perfect nutrition plan, if I can guarantee to get you that six pack in the next 3 months, is that something that you'd want to move forward with today?
Depending how much it is.
Money aside, if it does fit your budget, do you want to move forward today? Are you ready to take action?
You can do it. Just right now, have a lot of like bills to pay.
Hmm.
But yeah, for sure. Like
Yeah.
maybe let's see.
Yeah, money aside, if it was free, would you be ready to take action today?
Yeah.
Why'd you have to hesitate there, man? I thought you really wanted this.
Just saying, just saying before like I have a family, I have 2 kids right now,
Yeah.
my wife, so there's stuff like more like important for me
Hmm.
right now. Just work out to feel better,
Yeah. Yeah.
so,
Is your wife, does she know that you're struggling with confidence and that you've been going through this vicious
yeah.
yo-yo? She okay with it?
Um, no, she always like, support me, like to get my workouts in
Hmm.
every day, like, to have, you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah. Yeah.
good
I'll tell you
nutrition.
what, man. My wife and kids are the most important thing in my life. Um, can you help me understand what your wife and kids have to do with you being more physically fit? Do you think
Yeah,
that would maybe just help you become a better father and leader to them?
can help me. Yeah, for sure. It's just, I say to you, like, there's a lot of like bills to pay right now.
Yeah, but that's,
Just,
I understand. If the program was free, hypothetically speaking, no, would you get started today?
oh yeah, for sure.
Okay, then, man. Don't sweat off our back. Cool. So I could definitely provide you with those things, man. Um, is it cool if I walk you through what I can do and how I can help out?
Sure, sure.
All right, awesome.
How
Well,
long is gonna take? Like, you know,
12 weeks, bro.
12 weeks? Okay. Okay.
You got a pen and paper, bro?
I do.
Awesome. Do me a favor, man. There's going to be 3 things that it's going to take for you to lose that, get you down to 10% body fat. So we're looking about 20 pounds more fat. Also to keep you consistent to get that mean, lean 6-pack. And also, more importantly, man, is to make this a permanent lifestyle change so you don't have to go back to that yo-yo cycle and pay another trainer or go through some BS again, okay? We want to make this a permanent change so you can stick to it forever, okay? So write
Okay.
down 1, 2, and 3 just to take a little bit of notes. And let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Awesome, bro. So the program is called I almost said PT Legend. The program is called the Greek God Program. I'm very confident I can help you. You're already, kind of getting yourself in the right way. So the first thing that we're going to do is I'm going to set you up with what I call the Greek God Workout Program. So, man, just like you, not too long ago, I was really struggling with my weight as well. And I was always up and down, up and down. I didn't really know what to do inside the gym. Okay. And it wasn't
Okay.
until I learned a proven workout system that a bodybuilder taught me that it allowed for me to have the physique that I wanted. The problem is right now, Ramon, is that you've never actually had, like you said, a professional plan to go into the gym with. So not only can your body build muscle like inconsistently and your body's going to just not look right and built the right way, but if you're not going in with a practical plan, it's going to be really challenging to know what to do when you're inside a gym and you're just doing a lot of guesswork. So instead, what we're going to do is I'm going to show you exactly what to do inside the gym. And you're going to know how to perform these exercises. They're going to be high intensity workouts. But what's best here, man, is I'm actually going to have you working out less while building more muscle. So you mentioned you're going to the gym 5 times per week for 45 minutes. The workouts I'm going to give you are far more effective, and I only need you in there 3 to 4 times per week for 30 minutes at a pop.
Okay.
That's going to allow for you to stick to your plan more because I know car salesmen work like 14 hours per day. So you need something
Yeah.
that's realistic, that's going to fit your lifestyle, but still get you more shredded. Does that make sense?
Makes sense.
Awesome. What are your thoughts about that part, man? Or what questions do you have?
Everything's good.
Beautiful. You think that would be beneficial if you could work out less and get more shredded?
Yeah, that would help me a lot.
Fuck yeah, right? Who doesn't want to work less and get better? Second thing, man, is what I call tailored nutrition. Okay. So what's going to happen, man, is right now, like your nutrition is just kind of like all over the place. Again, it's not really a practical plan, and that's going to dictate 90% of your results. I can get you abs without even working out just by following my nutrition plan. Now, you're not going to have that physique like Van Damme like you want, but it does dictate 90% of your results. The problem is that I think that you're restricting your diet a lot of times, and because of that, you're fluctuating. You're not staying consistent with your workouts. You're not staying consistent with your nutrition plan because you have never actually seen the results. And like I said, nutrition is going to dictate 90% of your results. So I'm going to come in and I'm going to give you the same exact nutrition that got me a six-pack and got me on stage so that you can have that six-pack in 3 months, feel better than ever, stick to it for the long term and know exactly what to do next time around when things do get tough. That way this time you can stick to it, you can see the results, and so you can take your shirt off feeling happy. Does that make sense?
Makes sense.
Awesome. Do you have any questions about that part?
Looks great.
Cool.
Which is good.
So the third thing, man, is what I call tailored accountability. So the biggest problem here is that you haven't been able to stay consistent for your whole entire life. You've never had the physique that you wanted. And the reason for that is because you've never had the support. You've never had someone actually tailoring a plan for you. You're just reading magazines and doing what guys do on IG, Instagram. And what works for me or what works for Kaylin, the professional down there, might not necessarily work for you, right? And, you know, for me to get to where I'm at, I had to get somebody to hold me accountable, to keep me on track and support me, to make sure it was a long-term behavioral change, not just physical change, but behavioral change. This is a lifestyle change. And so I'm going to make sure that your ass does the workouts, that you follow the nutrition plan, and you don't fall off so that you have to start this whole process over again. Which is going to allow for you to have long-term permanent success versus personal trainers, bro. They're going to kick your ass inside the gym, and they're not going to tell you what to do outside of the gym. So let me ask you a question. Do you want 10% of the results? Or do you want 100% of the results?
100%, for sure.
Okay, great. So you definitely don't want a personal trainer because they give you 10%, which is the workouts. I'm going to give you a holistic approach. I'm going to give you the 90% nutrition, the 10% workout, and then making sure that you actually follow that so you get 100% of the six-pack. How's that sound?
Sounds great.
Perfect. And that's how we're going to help you get that six-pack, man. How do you feel?
Feel good.
How good do you feel?
It's gonna make me feel good for sure. Gonna make me feel better, you know?
Awesome. Now, let me ask you a question. How confident are you in this being a perfect fit for you? Let's say a scale of 1 to 10. 1 being this program sucks. You don't like me. I just suck. My breath stinks. 10 being like exactly what you need. What number are you at?
I would say I'm a 6 right now. Just because, you know, like I said to you, I need to like see my finances, like, or
Well, the program's only $50. So does that raise it to a 10?
oh yeah, sure.
Okay, awesome, man. Well, the good news is that I can definitely, you definitely feel confident in me. The bad news is it's not only $50. Okay. But I can definitely help you out. So that's the good news, right? And that's what's most important here. Would you agree?
Sure.
Okay, awesome. So you're feeling good about everything. Money aside, we're a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Awesome. So where would you like to go from here, man? Ready to get into the nitty gritty?
I'm ready.
All right. Awesome. So yeah, man, typically to work with one of those personal trainers, like I mentioned, who are going to get you 10% of the results, they're just going to kick your ass inside the gym. You're going to pay about $3,000 for a 3-month program. And they're not going to give you that nutrition plan, which is what you really need here. That's going to dictate 90% of your results and make sure that you get the abs. You ever heard the word abs are made in the kitchen?
Yeah.
It's a fact. You don't get abs like Kaylin if you don't eat right. Okay. So with me, for me to guarantee that you get those abs, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a money back guarantee. So if I don't get you those abs in 90 days and I just say a full refund, and believe it or not, instead of you paying a big lump sum of $3,000, it's only $1,000 up front, or 3 monthly payments of $400. Which one do you think works best for you?
That's something that is not gonna fit my budget right now. Like I said to you, I have a lot of things to pay. I think it's kind of expensive.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah, I would say thank you. But yeah, it's something that I can afford right now.
Is it expensive or you can't afford it? Which one is it?
Both.
Both? Okay. Yeah, I totally get that, man. I'm the one that made these prices. Even when I made them, I was like, who does this guy think he is?
Yeah.
I get that. Now, just again, I'm just really curious, man. How do you feel about the programming process itself? Do you feel good? Do you feel it? Do you know this is going to get you from here to Z, A to Z?
I mean, I know, like, sounds awesome. It sounds very, it's just, that's like my problem right now. Like, $3,000 is like a lot for me right now.
$1,000. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, tell me more about that, man.
Just, I can't afford it. Like, can't. I'm gonna like keep like watching my videos on TikTok, maybe.
Mm, yeah.
It's really like something that I can afford right now.
Yeah, man. I totally get that. Now, is it, just to be on the right page here, man, is it really that you can't afford it? Is it that you don't want to spend it?
I mean, I really don't want to spend that money right now. Like, I need to take a decision with my wife. Check finances, and I will text you. I will call you for sure.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah.
I totally get how you feel, man. A lot of my clients felt the same way in the past. Like they had to speak to their wife, they had to use this excuse, they had to use this excuse. But what we found is those excuses exactly why they're stuck. So it wasn't until they found that they truly had to invest in themselves to be truly committed to their fitness goals where they were able to get the six pack, like my client Kaylin. Have you seen my client Kaylin's testimonial?
No.
No? Okay, well, let me show him real quick. Boop. Okay, so it wasn't until Kaylin found that he had to invest in himself to be truly committed to his goals, where he was able to get that six pack, be lean, be mean, and he makes more money now. So let me ask you a question, man. If I were to guarantee you these results, that you were going to lose that 10% of body fat, that you were going to feel better, that you're going to make more money as a result of that, would it be worth investing a small amount of $400 into? A coffee a day, man.
How much are you saying? How much are you
400.
saying?
It's a coffee a day, bro. $5 a day.
Still high for me. Like 400, like is the whole package for the. I can do a payment of just 400 and start. Just
Okay.
can
All right.
like
Well, let's get 400 down right now. And then in 30 days, you're going to make more money from the car sales and we'll take on the next 400. Fair enough?
uh I said to you, I need to talk with my wife first. Just
Okay.
gonna come like later and after work. I'm gonna talk to her. I'm gonna call you
Got it.
because yeah, I don't take any decision without her.
Sure. No problem. No problem at all. Now, again, your wife is aware that you're struggling with this. Am I right?
Yeah,
What do you think she'd be against?
sorry, say it again,
What do
Erik.
you think that your wife would be against?
That I take, she hates when I take like finances decision without her.
Hmm.
So, I don't want to go through that. I want to talk to her first and see like what we can do.
Okay. So let's do this, man. Let's reverse the roles for a second here. Let's pretend for a second that your wife comes home and she tells you, Daddy, guess what? I just made a great decision. My ass is going to grow 5 inches. My waist is going to be snatched. I'm going to look like J-Lo or Kim Kardashian, whoever your favorite girl is. And, I'm going to feel better than ever, more confident. And I'm going to make more money as a result of that. Would you be against that decision or would you be supportive?
I would be supportive.
Fuck yeah, right? I want my wife
Yeah.
to look like J-Lo.
Yeah.
So I think what we're doing here, man, is you're looking for approval when you should be asking for support. Because if you're anything like me and my wife, I'd support my wife 100% if she was going to do that. So if you'd support her, why would she not support you?
Because I don't know, she's not like me. Like I would support her, but I don't know if she's gonna like. I would be happy with her decision. But I don't know if she's gonna be happy.
So let's say 1 year from now, you have, you fall off track again, you gain that 30 pounds and you hate yourself. You're still fat. You're still not happy with yourself. You still don't know what the hell to do in the gym. Are you going to blame her? Or are you going to blame yourself?
Let's say myself.
Yeah, because that'd be ridiculous to blame her, right?
Yeah.
So here's what we're going to do, man. We're going to take action. We're going to take control. We are going to just get you started at the $400. You're going to go home. You're going to tell her, honey, in 12 weeks, my sex drive is going to be through the roof. I'm going to look like Zac Efron. I'm going to feel more confident. I'm going to make more money for my family. And it was only $400. And if she's like, no, honey, I don't want you to look better. I don't want you to be better in bed. I don't want you to have a six pack because you might cheat on me. I'll just send you a full refund.
Sounds good. I'm just gonna do the 400, like just one payment and see how it goes. So we just do just the 400 this month and see how it goes.
Well, that's not going to be enough for us to get the six pack, man. It's a 3-month commitment. Do you want to commit to this lifestyle for a lifetime or just 1 month?
I want the lifetime.
All right, man. Let's stop hesitating. Let's get you started, man.
I say to you, I need to talk with my wife first.
I know you got to speak to the wife, man.
Yeah.
That's why I want you to speak to your wife. I know you got to speak to the wife. That's why we're going to do 400. And when you tell her and she tells you that's absolutely ridiculous and she's against it, I'll send you a full refund. I'll give you an extra $10. I'll buy your breakfast tomorrow. How's that? Because I know the wife's going to be on board. And if she's not, tell her to call me because I'm going to convince her. Because I know you want this, man. She says, no, I'll literally buy you what do you like, Starbucks? What do you eat for breakfast?
Yeah, Starbucks.
You lied to me earlier. You told me you had protein pancakes and a couple eggs. So you are eating out a little bit more. So all we actually have to do here, man, is stop eating out so much and start replacing that money and put it towards our good habits, man. Stop drinking with the homeboys. All right. Okay. So what do you say, man? Credit or debit?
I would say credit right now. That's good.
Here it is. Yeah. Bing, 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 boom. Spend my money.
Okay.
All right, you made that one tough, but hopefully you guys get the gist.
You told me to make it tough for you,
I know. So this prospect was real resistant through, if you guys didn't notice, I was really trying to dig into questions and he was just making me eat shit the whole time, right? So this was a really tough prospect to sell to, and you will come across people like this who just aren't open to speak and dig into their pains, and it's just part of the game. But if you notice, I don't just let them bully over me like a lot of salespeople do. I kept digging, like, why are we here? Why are you on the phone with me? Right? I asked why like 100 times, and we were stuck on the whole fucking this part for a while because the prospect just wouldn't give it to us. And that, I'm not mad at you, Ramon, because that's actually realistic. Like, it happens here and there. Which is why we can't just let them bully us around. We have to be able to, counteract with the right questions.
Yeah, I thought you were very, very persistent. And like a lot of people just be like, fuck this guy, he's not one.
Yeah, he's a tough one.
Yeah, he was good. But it was like the main objective, like just a commitment issue versus anything. I don't think it's more like, I felt like it was like him just committing to something.
That, and it didn't really seem that important to him, right?
Yeah. It
wasn't that important to the prospect. That's why I kept asking, like, why are we here? Why are you on the call? Why is this important to you? Right? Because the prospect, he just wasn't, the dude already seeing results. It's just he wasn't consistent. So it was a commitment issue, and it wasn't that important to the dude.
Makes sense.
That's how I felt. I felt like it wasn't that important to him.
How do you send like the payment like for example, I'm gonna buy the workout plan. How do you send it to me, Eric? Like so I can fill out the information
Straight.
straight, right?
Yeah.
There's a link or something because I have straight. It's just I don't know how to like.
Yeah. So you create the invoice, and you could either send it to their email, or you could send them a link, or you could take their card on the phone. It's up to you. It's
Mm.
very easy though. Have you watched the training on it?
It's on the training. It's on like yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's called Collecting Payments Easily.
Okay. Never mind.
Mhm.
No, you know that I'm just a starter. You know.
No, it's okay.
So like.
Send like a test one to like your girl or your mom or your dad, or just to your alternate email, and just mess around with it. But it's very easy. The training for it's only like 10-15 minutes long. It's not hard.
I would say you know that there's a lot of people, Eric, that they say that they're from Colombia or Chile or I don't know, Argentina. How much should I charge to these people? Like there's a you know that these people doesn't made in like maybe $300, $400. It's a lot for them.
It depends if they live there, or if they still live over there. I wouldn't even get on the phone with them, to be honest with you.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? If they're Colombian and they live here, or Puerto Rican or Ecuadorian or whatever, take the call. But people outside, you have to stick to first world countries. So US, UK, Australia, Canada. Those are the only countries you want to sell to. And a couple, you know, Thailand, no, they can't afford it. Africa, Colombia, unless it's like some rich drug dealer's son.
South America. Yeah, South America in specific. Yeah.
And UK and Canada, because we're selling high ticket here. Now, if you do get someone from Colombia, just sell to them in a DM, like ask them a few questions, and just give them a lower ticket program just because they can't afford the higher ticket.
Yeah, makes sense. Okay.
Right? You can give it a shot. I call it a fucking Hail Mary, right? It's just, you're just going for it, but probably not going to get it. But if it does, and hey, you know, you help them out, maybe get a testimonial from it.
Yeah. Do you like another thing? Do you always do FaceTime with like your prospect, or it has to be they need to it's better if they see your face, or is a call? Can like which one do you recommend?
For the
Which one
sales
is better?
call,
Yeah, like this that we did right now. It has to be like on Zoom, in a Zoom meeting all the time, FaceTime.
it's up to you. You could do Zoom, you could do a phone call. I prefer the phone, but sometimes I do Zoom. It depends on just do whatever you feel most comfortable with, most confident on. So if you feel good on the phone, do the phone. If you feel good on Zoom, then do Zoom. It's up to you.
You know, on the phone, they're just gonna like hang up at one point.
I mean, I've made millions of dollars on the phone, so yeah, it's doable. Yeah, you can trust me, you can do it on, but some people, you're correct. Put it to this way, my mentor, who does I think his business is worth like 50 million. He has his salespeople close on Zoom. He says it's statistically proven that people close more deals on Zoom.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it depends on where you feel most comfortable. For me, I could close deals on either, but I just prefer the phone because I could be sitting there just like naked basically and just on the phone, you know? So it's up to you. Have you done in-person sales?
Person sales, yeah.
So you might feel better on Zoom.
Yeah, that's 100%.
You might feel better on Zoom, to be honest with you. And I do agree that you'll probably close more deals on Zoom versus a phone call.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Zoom is free anyway, so.
Okay.
Any other questions, guys?
you always go well, no, it's okay. I mean, no, it's okay.
No, go ahead. Spit it out.
Like I wanted to like ask, like, should I start with $1,000 for the 3 months, and then when I get like more confidence on selling, increase the price, like just
Yeah.
that. Yeah, I saw that in the training, so
Yeah, start out with 1,000 up front or 3 monthly payments of 400. And then once you get your first 5 clients, then you can go ahead and try to go, you can shoot for 1,500.
yeah, because I saw 750. I can, sell the package and 752.
You can,
So
if you, yeah. If you want to start at 750, that's fine.
just asking.
Yeah, if you, how do you feel about your sales skills?
I feel like I can do that $1,000.
Do 1,000.
Confident with that. I'm just wanted to make sure.
You can always negotiate a little bit lower if you really have to.
Okay. It's just that when we were in the part that you were like pitching the sale, the price, I told you say 3,000 first. So that's why I got like,
I price dropped. I said a personal trainer is going to be $3,000. So it's called a price drop. So you say, hey, if you work with a personal trainer, it's going to be $3,000. They're not going to give you nutrition. They're not going to hold you accountable, which is going to dictate 90% of results. They're just going to really kick your ass inside the gym, and that's it. With me, instead of you paying $3,000, it's actually only $1,000.
okay.
So I'm using that as a price drop to say like, hey, you'll pay a shitload of money for a personal trainer, and you'll pay less here and get a lot more value and a lot more results.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It makes the price not seem as much.
Sounds good.
Yes, sir. Any other questions, ladies, gentlemen?
That's good.
Nada?
Nah.
Kaylin?
Oh, thanks.
Michelle? All right, squad.
Another question, Eric.
Sure.
Can I do the same sell process to someone who speaks Spanish? Can I do it in
Yeah.
Spanish? Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah,
Okay.
of course.
Okay.
Yeah. I encourage it. So just ask it in Spanish, the same exact words.
Okay.
If you want, just go translate it into just use Google Translator and translate it if you want. There's definitely money in the Spanish market for sure.
Oh yeah.
A lot. The majority of my clients were Hispanic because I grew up in a Hispanic community. I'm actually Puerto Rican. So I grew up in a Hispanic community and everybody was Colombian and shit like that. And so, yeah, I made a lot of money with my Hispanic people.
Okay.
When I first started, yeah.
Okay.
Any other questions, guys?
Okay.
All right. Good questions. All right, guys. So we'll see you on the next one. We'll see you tomorrow, and everybody get to work. Let's go.
Sure.
Peace,
Later.
guys.
Thank you, Eric. Have a good night, bud.
Bye-bye.